Donald Trump's diehard fans see an innocent man, a victim of a crooked system. To his fiercest opponents, it is Donald Trump who's the crook. Now prosecutors in the state of Georgia are taking their shot at him and his alleged co-conspirators. There was an air of theatre as cameras were allowed to follow the 97-page indictment on its way around the court before the details were revealed.
Thank you.
The defendants engaged in a criminal racketeering enterprise to overturn Georgia's presidential election result.
This is a case that started with a phone call. Mr. Trump allegedly putting pressure on officials in Georgia after the 2020 election.
Look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
Today we got this response from the former president on his social media site, Truth. So the witch hunt continues. 19 people indicted tonight, including the former president of the United States, me, by an out-of-control and very corrupt district attorney who campaigned and raised money on "I will get Trump." Why didn't they indict 2.5 years ago? Because they wanted to do it right in the middle of my political campaign. Witch hunt. Donald Trump is now facing 4 criminal cases. In the first, he's accused of paying hush money to an adult film star, with the trial starting in March. The second alleges Mr. Trump illegally kept top-secret documents from his time as president. That trial due in May. The third is thought to be the most serious, a federal case accusing him of illegally trying to overturn his 2020 election defeat. And so these allegations in Georgia make the fourth, with the former president saying he's innocent of all charges in all the cases. Last week, Mr. Trump seemed unfazed by what was to come.
I should have 4 by sometime next week. I never heard, I went to the Wharton School of Finance. We never studied indictment. We never studied arrest. We never studied prison. These are sick people we're dealing with.
And the polls suggest Trump supporters love him even more.
So these indictments are actually helping him. But if you look at his supporters, half of it are voters that changed their minds after the indictments. They came from DeSantis and the other candidates on board with Trump. But they're persuadable. They're not voters who are saying, I'm supporting Trump no matter what. So that could fade, that could change once these indictments stop.
For now, Mr. Trump will have to pause his campaign and turn himself in.
Sometime between now and Friday, Donald Trump will have to make an initial appearance in court. He will have his mugshot taken. He will be fingerprinted. He will appear before the judge, and he will have to enter a plea, and there will be conditions of bail set.
Back on Truth Social this afternoon, the former president claimed he had a conclusive report that he'll present next week that he says will clear his name. Toby Sadler, 5 News.